Hi guys, Berry Babe here, checking in. It's starting to get dark. I'm getting ready to go out on my walk. I forgot to put my Fitbit on. I have to do that. I usually like it to be a little bit darker. Isn't awful, but I don't like having to say hello to all the people that are walking by or out in their yards. I like to put my earbuds on and turn Pandora on and just block out everything and just walk. So, I'm having a rough time. Those carbs are still calling me, and I've been answering. Yesterday I did okay, and then today I was down a little bit, but I'm still not back to where I was. I didn't go to the concert in the park tonight. My allergies have been awful. My eyes are just itching. And my nose runs, I want to eat. No excuse. Partly I think I'm running chicken shit. When we were in Lansing, we went to Whole Foods and we went to another market, and I've bought a lot of things for this keto eating. And I was listening to a podcast today, and they were featuring Cooking Keto with Christy, whom I just really like to watch. And I watched her ketchup barbecue sauce video and ended up ordering a shitload of sucrin, which she likes, from the website. So my husband, bless his heart, I do this every couple of years. I just decide I'm going to do a particular way of doing things, and I buy almond flour and coconut flour and coconut oil and all this crap, and then I lose interest and it goes rancid in the cupboard. So I think I spent today mostly listening to podcasts and reading again on the keto, and I think the enormity of what I'm proposing is just really starting to sink in. I'm not backing out, but I'm certainly dragging my heels. And the fact that I got the carbs in my system doesn't help at all. So I mixed a new vial today. I had probably 3/8 of an inch left, and I'm not going to be ready to be finished. I thought, well, maybe a new bottle will give me enough of a jolt, having been off for a couple of days. Thinking I was going into P3, I've kind of lost that HCG buzz, and so I'm hoping to get that back. So tomorrow's a new day. My poor daughter's had some drama quitting a job where she's been for 4 years and loves the kids, but they've just abused her all this time, and she got one of the parents had an incredible lead for her that'll be just right up her alley for what she's getting her degree in, which is ironically the job is what I suggested she go into to start with. She's getting her degree in psychology, and she had worked with some autistic kids she worked at the Y daycare. And this job is for an ABA technician, which is a person who works one-on-one with autistic kids, trying to get them to establish some acceptable human interaction behaviors so they can, usually when they're very small, so that they will better integrate and be able to socialize when they get a little older. Otherwise, a lot of autistic kids will just stay inside themselves and they won't really know how to come out. So I had suggested she get her master's in applied behavioral analysis, ABA, because for whatever reason this increase in autism is tragic, but over the next 40, 50 years, there's going to be a real need for professionals who know how to deal with it. So we'll see. She's getting married next summer. She graduates this December, and who knows what comes next. So I'm doing my steps. I still don't understand Fitbit. I think when I was really in the carbs, I changed my goal to 10,000 steps, thinking I was going to get on the treadmill. I was going to get into P3. Now that I'm not getting into P3, I don't think I better get on the treadmill. So I got to back my steps back down. Last night I was walking and my circle wasn't It was just barely half around. It's like, my God, what's going on? And then I realized I must have changed it to 10,000. I've been getting invitations for challenges on Fitbit, and I don't really know what that means, and B, I'm having a rough time just getting my steps in at night, so I'm not ready. I'm not ready to call anybody out yet. So, oh, it seems like whenever things start going too well, I feel like I'm cruising for a bruising. That's part of my ADHD demeanor. It's like, makes me feel a little bipolar at times, but it's just the cycle of life, circle of life. It's the cycle of life. Things get really good, and then you have a little struggle. So I'll get back there. Is this progress? It used to be that I had trouble at the bottom of the 160s. Now I'm having trouble at the bottom of 150s. I guess that's progress. So I can't think of anything else profound to say. I didn't eat any penis cake today, though. And Andy, like I told you, I prefer putting the lime in the coconut and drink a bowl up. Bye, guys.